This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Live at 4. The community in Mount Horeb is coming together today in the wake of the threat on Wednesday.
Well, today a group is organizing to make sure everyone knows they are cared for and to keep Mount Horeb strong together.
Our Arman Rahman is here with more from the community. Arman?
Brady and Susan, Mount Horeb is a community of just about 7,000 people, so everyone knows everyone and everyone shares in the sadness of that violent incident. But the Mount Horeb Area Chamber of Commerce says that also means everyone wants to help each other heal. That's why they started the hashtag Mount Horeb Strong. According to the chamber president, they have 200 pre-orders for lawn signs, an idea that came from a resident on social media. Because they've been flooded with people wanting to show gratitude to first responders and educators, as well as businesses and homes that sheltered some of the students that fled from that threat.
It's times like this that you hope you never see, but you also get to see how your community reacts in times of crisis. And it was no surprise that they really rose to the occasion. And I just wasn't surprised to see that at all.
The lawn signs are free to order on the chamber website and will be available for pickup at the Welcome Center and other local businesses. The website also has mental health resources to help families as they work through the trauma. And this is another concrete way the chamber is helping kids do that. Coloring pages. Tonight at 5, find out why they think this could be a way for kids to process what happened and how they plan to show their gratitude to teachers next week.
What a great idea. We'll see you at 5, Armand. Thank you. The encampment on UW-Madison's campus continues at Library Mall. It is day 5 of the pro-Palestinian protesters that they have pitched tents on campus.
Our Maddie Heim shows us how the ongoing negotiations between protesters and university officials are going.
Yeah, this morning, student protesters had that second meeting with campus administration at yesterday's morning negotiation. Campus leaders promised 24 hours of no police presence at the encampment. This morning, no such promise was made. Student protesters allege that one of the Palestinian professors who was detained Wednesday withdrew negotiations, waiting on the university to issue an apology for Wednesday's clash with the police. They continue to put pressure on Chancellor Jennifer Mnuchin, alleging that they're being painted as outsiders and aggressors.
So the Chancellor has influence over the UW Foundation disclosing their investments. We all know this. But she is reluctant to use her power on behalf of her students of color.
We found out today that of those 34 protesters arrested Wednesday morning, 4 are facing felony charges. The students are asking the district attorney's office to drop those charges, and university administration has offered another negotiation meeting Saturday, this time with lawyers present. We'll continue to keep you updated as things develop into the night and this coming weekend. Reporting in Madison, Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Maddie. We've seen similar protests across the country this week, and at the center of them all are student journalists. They have been the eyes and ears on the ground.
Will Keneally chatted with 2 student journalists here in Madison, and he has those details. Will?
Yeah, for many of these student journalists, they're balancing, classes, finals, and reporting on a campus community that they're a part of. So I asked Kat Carroll, managing editor of the Badger Herald, what goes through her mind when people like her prepare to cover these protests practically 24/7.
When protests broke out on college campuses across the nation, we prepared a little bit, knowing it could very well happen here at UW. And when we learned that there would be a protest at UW, we ultimately sent a sign-up sheet to get people to cover specific shifts and figure out which reporters and which photographers would be present when.
Now, this is part of a panel discussion that we had with 2 UW-Madison student journalists. You can hear more from our discussion this Sunday at 10:30 on For the Record right here from UW-Madison. Reporting from Library Mall, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Will. These divestment protests are continuing all across Wisconsin.
At UW-Stevens Point, students are showing their support for Palestinians with a peace movement on campus. It's not an encampment like the one at UW-Madison and Milwaukee. Students have been out from 9 in the morning until 9 at night each day this week. They've had similar requests of their campus administration as the other universities to cut ties with businesses supporting Israel.
Students should be able to express their beliefs, and many of these campuses celebrate their history of protest. And it seems like that they're proud of all protests except for the one currently going on.
And students in Stevens Point are currently developing plans for what to do if their demands are not met.
Let's get a look at our first Warren forecast. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington is here. What a beautiful day, Alex.
Yes, Brady, picture perfect today, and we got a picture perfect weekend really overall. Just have to dodge a couple of showers and maybe a thunderstorm on your Saturday. Gorgeous on Sunday. And then the first Warren weather team are going to pivot our attention to next Tuesday for alert day conditions. You want nice weather, and I promised it yesterday. We have 71 in Madison, 72 in Middleton, 72 in Verona. Actually, it's pretty much the popular number across Dane County. I either got a 71 or 72, so take your pick. Very nice out there. 73 in Lone Rock, 75 in Boscobel. Low to mid 70s across all of southern Wisconsin, owing to basically not a single cloud in the sky out there. We will add some clouds as we go on into your Saturday, so heads up, a couple showers, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm with high temperatures up around 72. I'll sneak out of the way here so you can really just enjoy that pretty sun that you see there on Sunday. It's 69 degrees. Winds will be light. You're going to need the sunscreen, though, on your Sunday. Don't let that fool you. The springtime temperatures in the 60s, that sun can still give you a little bit of that sunburn. Areas near Illinois, that's where we're eyeing up here as we go on into Tuesday. So first warn alert here. Next Tuesday, we could be looking at strong storms with heavy rain. Coming up in Maine weather, I will show you where that severe weather outlook is lining up.
All right, Alex, thank you. The city of Madison is trying to plan ahead for more people moving here by adding more resources for communities.
The West Area Plan is a draft proposal for an area spanning from Midvale Boulevard to the Beltline that provides the groundwork for specific physical improvements over the next decade.
Our Catherine Merck has the latest update on their efforts.
The city of Madison continues to plan for more growth and housing needs through its West Side Plan. And as mixed reviews have come in previous weeks, adjustments are being made.
We've heard a variety of perspectives, hundreds of comments online through these meetings that we've received through emails in the last couple of months particularly.
Linda Horvath with the City of Madison's Planning Division says a proposed shared use path in the Sauk Creek Greenway to zoning and changing future land use were the biggest topics people wanted to address. While hearing from people in these communities is important in this process, sometimes it conflicts itself.
People want us to pull back on increasing units per acre, but some people want us to increase units per acre. Some people want us to increase the amount of bike paths. Some people want us to increase that mix of uses. And so we're trying to balance all of that feedback to create a plan here that's going to accommodate future growth and needs while also being responsive.
The city says it's going to take all this feedback that they've gotten in the previous weeks and put it into a new updated plan that they're going to have in a place where the public can view it on May 10th. And then in the coming weeks, there'll be more opportunities for people to provide feedback. Reporting from Madison's West Side, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Catherine, thank you. Coming up next on Live at 4, college protests continue across the country.
The latest updates from coast to coast as college students continue their protests. That's next when Live at 4 returns.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is this weekend only in the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Millions of inventory must be sold. Prices are slashed up to 60% off retail, so save thousands. Save big on new hot tubs, spas, and saunas. Plus, see the Michael Phelps Signature Swim Spas by Master Spas.
Hi, I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show this weekend only in the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Visit 800spasale.com.
Do you have both Medicare and Medicaid? If so, you may qualify for a dual-eligible special needs plan from Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield with benefits and coverage for dental services or routine eye exams. Call now to explore plan options available in your zip code. Learn about the additional care, resources, and support you could have with an Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plan. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual-eligible special needs plans offer more benefits than you have access to with original Medicare alone. Additional benefits could help you save out-of-pocket costs. These benefits could include a healthy grocery allowance each month, transportation to plan-approved medical appointments, or an annual allowance to spend on eyewear. Most of the Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plans have $0 monthly premiums, $0 copays, or $0 deductibles that can also help you save on out-of-pocket costs. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, don't miss your chance to enroll in a dual special needs plan. Call today to see what plans with additional benefits may be available in your zip code. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield dual special needs plans offer more than original Medicare, like annual allowances towards dental, vision, or hearing coverage. These plans offer even more benefits that may provide you with additional care and support. With a 24/7 nurse line, you could have access to a registered nurse to help answer your questions whenever you need. If you're in immediate need of a caregiver or emergency services, these Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield plans provide a personal emergency response system. Contact a caregiver or emergency services at the touch of a button. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, don't miss your chance to enroll in a plan with more benefits than you may have with original Medicare alone. Call today to speak with a licensed agent and explore 2024 dual-eligible special needs plans. The call is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 800-357-1385. 800-357-1385. That's 800-357-1385. Call now.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Welcome back. Universities across the country are calling in the police more and more to clear out pro-Palestinian encampments.
But the demonstrators say they will continue to protest the war between Israel and Hamas. Willie James Inman has more details from Washington, D.C.
Don't do it! Peaceful protesters inside, don't do it!
New York City police moved in on the campuses of the City University of New York, NYU, and a new school in Manhattan Friday morning, clearing out protest campsites and arresting dozens of demonstrators.
I arrived around 7:45 to see police with riot gear standing in front of this building. Then I walked down the block and there were buses and hundreds of police.
This follows an incident earlier this week where a New York City officer's gun accidentally discharged while clearing out protesters at Columbia University.
In this case, the bullet landed on the floor of the office and didn't travel anywhere else, so it was apparent that it had struck no one.
Tensions have been high at times as police moved out protesters on campuses across the country. This is what it looked like at UCLA as police moved in early Thursday morning. And this is what it looks like now. The encampments are gone, but the protests will likely continue.
I think that police uphold the system of oppression, and obviously it's not right. They're just upholding the status quo. So we need to resist, and we need to keep protesting.
At the George Washington University in Washington, D.C., these students say they will stay until they are forced to move out. Are you concerned for your safety if police are called in?
Absolutely. It's a scary thing to see. I have friends at Columbia. It's terrifying to see what's happening in a country that claims to value free speech.
Administrators say they are trying to ensure the safety of their campuses, especially as graduation ceremonies are set to begin. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Washington.
House Republicans in Congress say they are planning hearings to look into university responses to the protests as part of their campaign against anti-Semitism.
President Biden is extending Affordable Care Act coverage to include Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA, recipients. In a new federal regulation, the administration is modifying the definition of lawfully present so thousands of Dreamers can get access to certain health care coverage. DACA allows undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children to live and work legally in the country. Health and Human Services estimates 100,000 uninsured DACA recipients will likely be able to use this new rule. It takes effect November 1st.
The economy added just 175,000 jobs last month. That's according to data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. That is much less than economists were expecting and the slowest growth since October. Meanwhile, the unemployment rate ticked higher to 3.9%. April marked the 27th consecutive month that the jobless rate stayed under 4%.
Well, Alex is back with another look at our first warn forecast. Shouldn't we all be outside right now?
We should. Let's all go out to the patio.
Yeah.
Let's take the forecast outside. I get the pleasure of being out on the patio in just a little bit. Nice night tonight, but we'll be tracking a couple isolated storms on your Saturday. We're going to repeat this Friday again on your Sunday. Picture perfect. Sunday might be one of the nicest days of the year so far. Then you'd think, oh gosh, alert day conditions Tuesday? Well, unfortunately, we do have alert day conditions in the forecast too. Beautiful, really, all in all through this weekend. 72 on your Saturday. Couple showers, isolated thunderstorms as well. Not everyone's going to get wet, but you might want to have that umbrella handy. And if you're going to be outside when thunder roars, stay indoors. So have a plan in place just in case you get one of those isolated thunderstorms to come into your neighborhood. I'm going to step aside here just a little bit so you can see Sunday. 69 degrees, just a gorgeous day, light winds. I was mentioning before, I'm going to head home to the, well, I didn't say this, but I'm going to head home to the farm, and we're going to be mowing the lawn. Put the sunscreen on because it's going to be a sunny day. I know when temperatures are in the 60s, you might not think, well, it's a little cool out. I don't need the sunscreen. You do. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. Look at this. 2 o'clock lining up from the Dells down to Madison to Monroe. We all stand the chance of seeing one or two of these scattered showers and storms. So again, have a plan in place on your Saturday in case one of these storms were to pop up. There's a tiny, tiny chance that one or two of these storms could get a little feisty, gusty winds, maybe some small hail. Janesville down towards Beloit. I think the threat of severe weather is quite low at this point in time for your Saturday. And rainfall amounts, you'd be lucky to get a 1/4 inch, depending on where these showers and thunderstorms pop up. Notice there's a lot of breaks here too, so quite a few folks are going to just be dry on your Saturday. But we do have that isolated storm chance Saturday. Gorgeous on Sunday, nice on Monday at 72, 76 on Tuesday, and that's where we're eyeing up the potential for alert day conditions. After that weather system, we cool down just a little bit. Let's break down the alert day here. Strong storms with heavy rain on your Tuesday. The areas near Illinois seem to be the target this year, quite frankly. That's where we're eyeing up here. The Storm Prediction Center already has an outlook. When we get these outlooks this far in advance, it kind of means business. It means that we're going to have those weather ingredients very close by to produce some potential for severe weather. This would include communities like Platteville, Darlington, Monroe, Janesville, Beloit at this point in time. But that could shift north and south depending on that weather system and where that actual weather system will eventually track. This is a flashback to last Saturday when we were wall-to-wall with tornado warnings just to the south. Thank you, Mitch, for being brave. This is actually the edge of a supercell thunderstorm. You're seeing inflow here and a little bit of lowering. They had a wall cloud that was reported near Monticello last Saturday. So hopefully we don't repeat these conditions as we head on into next Tuesday. But just want to give a shout out, Mitch, for being brave and taking that weather photo. It does help us to show the viewers this is going on at that point in time when we had that severe weather last Saturday. Submit your photos, easy to do, channel3000.com/weather. When you go to that page, you can click that post your own button, and that allows you to quickly upload your photo, and then we can show those photos on air.
Alex talking about his weekend plans. Now everyone's going to say, can you come mow my lawn too?
Exactly.
Okay, be careful, Alex. All right, thank you. Well, one of the biggest fundraisers of the year is happening this afternoon at the Kohl Center.
Badger men's basketball head coach Greg Gard and his wife Michelle created the Guarding Against Cancer Foundation after Greg lost his father Glenn to brain cancer in 2015.
Now, the mission is to give back and to support the medical professionals at the UW Carbone Cancer Center. Joining us live from the Kohl Center is Coach Gard himself. Hello.
Hi, Coach. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, hello, Susan and Brady. Thanks for having me on.
Looks like a pretty cool venue behind you. What's going on over there?
It is, yeah. It's an awesome setup here tonight. We have our theme this year is The Future is Bright. So we rotate themes every year. This one happens to coincide with the retirement or upcoming retirement of Dr. Howard Bailey, the director of the Carbone Center, and he's put us in such a great position as a university and as a cancer center, has turned us into one of the world's best, and our future is bright. We're really excited about where he has had this mission going, and we're sold out here again tonight. We're getting ready for an awesome evening.
This is such a beautiful and meaningful way for your family to pay it forward for other families. I always say, God forbid, if you get sick, well, you're so lucky to live in Madison, Wisconsin, and have the Carbone Cancer Center here, something that we take for granted. A lot of people do. What has it meant to you personally and your family? How did the doctors and nurses and researchers change your life?
Yeah, I think you mentioned in the outset just the battle my dad went through with brain cancer back in 2015, and my mom's come through a recent battle with breast cancer and is healthy on the other side of it. So you're right about we do take things for granted. We always say in our profession, with everything that's going on, the grass isn't always greener somewhere else. And the grass is really green right here in Madison at the Carbone Center. We're so fortunate to have a place like this. You hope you never have to go there. But if you do, you know you're walking into one of the world's best centers with awesome, caring people, terrific doctors, and cutting-edge research that goes on every day to continue to fight towards a cure for this disease in so many ways. So for us, our family, it was very therapeutic early, I think, to help get through the grieving process of losing our father. But also at the same time, now we've felt that we've been maybe therapeutic for others that are going through it, whether they're battling cancer themselves, have lost a loved one, have a family member battling it. So we're just here to help in any way we can. Obviously, we can help financially with research at the Carbone Center, but also with patient care initiatives across the state.
And we're glad to hear that your mom is doing okay. You know, thinking about your dad, when someone comes up to you and says, you know, thank you, this helped my mom, my dad, my family member, do you think about your dad, and do you think he'd be pretty proud?
Yeah, there is. You know, I've visited people in hospice. Ironically, one of the first hospice calls I got to a Grace happened to be in the same room that my dad was in when he passed away, and I thought that was, if you ever believe in something coming full circle. But I've sat bedside with patients that are really struggling with the disease or are in the process or about to pass away. But I've also been a part of a lot of victory stories too, and success stories, that people that have beaten this disease. And I think that's just the ability to help others. I think that's why I'm in the coaching profession, and fortunately or unfortunately, based on how you want to view it with what we went through with my dad, it put me in a position to help others in our family, to help others across the state, the people in the places that have been so good to us. You know, no matter where I've coached at in the state, or no matter where my wife Michelle either taught or was an administrator in a variety of school districts around the state, the people in this state of Wisconsin are really special to us, and we want to do all we can do to help.
Well, Coach, it's so great to have an opportunity to talk to you. Thank you for making time for it. We should be talking basketball, but we'll give you the night off. Have a wonderful evening, and soak up all the love from everyone there at that sold-out event.
We will.
Tell Dr. Bailey we wish him all the best. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And coming up next on sorry, we could just keep talking about this.
I know, it's such a great event.
It is an amazing event. But when we come back, our film critic Will Loper will be here with what you should stream this weekend.
A truck crash can be life-changing. If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. We have a powerful team with the knowledge, resources, and history of results you'll need. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
What's at the top of your home improvement list? Did you say better home insulation? Because better insulation makes everything you do in your home better. Even just walking in the front door on a hot day. So get ready for summer now with USA Premium Foam. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. Call now for $1,200 off whole home insulation plus a $1,200 tax credit. But that ends May 31st.
USA Insulation. This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home. So we applied it to his under eye bags. And let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view. And now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
When a truck accident happens, the results can be catastrophic. Our dedicated and proven team is here to help, and there's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Whew, the weekend is upon us.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Let's bring that back. Well, we know most of you are going to spend some time out there in the sunshine.
But if not, Will Loper has a look at everything streaming this weekend.
Major news from the breakfast world. The Post Cereal Company has reportedly invented a shelf-stable fruit pastry breakfast product.
No.
Yeah.
If you've ever wondered what the origin story of the breakfast pastry we know as the Pop-Tart is, you can watch Unfrosted, newly streaming on Netflix.
We're about to have some very powerful people very upset.
You have to win. Are you making any progress? It's not to scale, but... What are you guys, 5 years old?
Jerry Seinfeld writes, directs, and stars alongside Melissa McCarthy, Hugh Grant, Amy Schumer, and many, many more.
The important thing is the name. Fruit Magoos! What? No.
Deborah, after your special, your career's never been hotter. Did you ever think you'd be back on top?
Yes.
Continue the story of stand-up comedian Deborah Vance and writing partner Ava, played by Jean Smart and Hannah Einbinder, in a third season of Hacks, newly streaming on Max.
Anything I want to do, I have to do now.
Selene, we need you up front, okay? Like, now.
I don't know if you remember me, but we met in Coachella.
Yes, I remember you.
Well, I desperately need some artwork.
Why don't we start in the back?
And if you're a fan of romantic comedies, you'll want to check out The Idea of You, streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
Hi.
Hi.
This is your trailer?
Yeah, I'm in the band. We're performing on the main stage.
August Moon?
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway plays a single mom who unexpectedly strikes up a relationship with a 24-year-old lead singer of a famous boy band.
What about what people will say?
I don't care what they say.
For Live at 4, I'm Will Loper.
Oh, now you're going to feel pressure to go outside, but there's so many great things to watch.
Yeah. The new season of Hacks, there are 2 episodes out. It's wonderful.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Good.
Highly recommend. I think the funniest thing on TV.
Oh, good suggestion. Coming up after the break, a beer drinker's paradise returns to Madison.
We're giving you a sneak peek at this popular event and how you can get your ticket before they sell out. That and more when Live at 4.
We agreed we need a new bathtub and shower, but I think he's procrastinating.
Just call 1-800-HANSONS. Installed in as little as 1 day with a no-leak guarantee. Get 50% off installation or no interest, no payments for 2 full years. Offer ends soon.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swap smile.
This is a Power Swap smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this Mother's Day. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will get free shipping.
This is me, and this was my stubborn body fat. My name's Adrian, and Sonobello changed my life.
Sonobello is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and they permanently removed my body fat in just one visit.
After having 2 kids, my body, it changed a lot. I tried everything to lose the fat, but nothing seemed to work.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently on your stomach, back, chin, and more.
I've seen such dramatic results. My tummy is gone, my double chin is gone, and my hourglass shape is back. This was the mommy makeover that I deserved.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-357-3263 or go to sonobello.com.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale, the 50-50-50 sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Let's take a look on this Friday afternoon. That is Stewart Lake in Mount Horeb. What a beautiful shot after a very long week. We hope everyone in Mount Horeb has a peaceful, restful weekend.
We sure do. Get outside and enjoy nature if you can. Well, there are a few storms on Saturday, but picture perfect on Sunday. Let's go out to the weather patio with Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Hey Brady, hey Susan. It is picture perfect out here right now. All the birds are out here, the flowers are blooming. Temperatures cannot be beat. Let's look at those temperatures right now. Across Dane County, 71 in Madison, 72. It's the battle of the 71s and the 72s. Actually, Madison's the cool spot. Everyone else is pretty much at 72 degrees. There's really no wind to speak of out here. It's sunny. We have barely a cloud in the sky. Look at that in Boscoville at 75 degrees, 73 in the Dells, and 73 in Janesville. Those 3 things you need to know in this forecast. There is an isolated storm chance on Saturday. Picture perfect again on your Sunday. We are eyeing up alert day conditions. We've been talking about this for a couple days. This would be for next Tuesday. We're keeping an eye on the potential for some strong storms as we go out into Tuesday afternoon and going on into your Tuesday evening. Coming up in my main weather here in just a few minutes, we'll break down that alert day Tuesday and also take a peek at what is the prime time on your Saturday where you might see one of those isolated storms. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, Alex, thank you. The community in Mount Horeb is coming together in the wake of the threat on Wednesday.
Today, a group is organizing to make sure everyone knows that they are cared for and to keep Mount Horeb strong together. Now, in such a tight-knit community, everyone knows everyone, and everyone shares in this sadness of the violent incident. But the Mount Horeb Area Chamber of Commerce says that also means everyone cares about helping each other heal.
It's times like this that you hope you never see, but you also get to see how your community reacts in times of crisis. And it was no surprise that they really rose to the occasion. And I just wasn't surprised to see that at all.
Well, the lawn signs are free to order on the Chamber's website, where you can find more Mount Horeb Strong supplies, as well as mental health resources to help families as they work through this trauma.
The White House says President Biden is returning to Wisconsin in less than a week. The president will be in Racine on May 8th for a campaign event. This follows President Biden's last visit on April 8th here in Madison. Details about next week's stop are sparse right now. The White House says additional details will come soon, and we'll let you know.
Happening today, Joe Parisi is stepping down from his position as Dane County Executive. He announced a month ago, to the day actually, that today would be his last day in charge. Once Parisi leaves, County Board Chair Patrick Miles will serve as acting county executive. Then he must name an interim executive within 30 days. Voters will elect the next permanent executive in November. So far, 4 candidates have entered the race.
A UW-Madison physicist is joining the great minds of the National Academy of Sciences. Frances Halzen is joining over 100 other scientists elected to the Academy. They're being recognized for their distinguished and continuing achievements in original research. Halzen oversaw the development of the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory in Antarctica. Election to the Academy is one of the highest honors a scientist can achieve. The release of the April jobs report boosted the stock market to end the work week. The Dow closed up 450 points, the Nasdaq rose 315, and the S&P was up 63.
Okay, big question. Do you like beer? If you're from Wisconsin, well, the odds are, I bet they at least tolerate it.
That's for sure. Well, there's one event that beer lovers know that's coming back to Madison. The Great Taste of the Midwest is bringing over 1,400 different beers to Olin Park this summer, and tickets go on sale this weekend. You can find them across the Madison area, and they sell out fast.
The first 70 people will be allowed into the brewery area, so they get to sit indoors, get some beers, get some food, while they wait in line for tickets. And then at noon, tickets start to be sold. So they'll funnel through our canning room.
Tickets are $70 per person, and all of the ticket locations can be found at greattaste.org.
And like you said, tickets will go just like that.
Good luck.
Well, coming up next on Live at 4, the Badger Beat remembers a campus figure who is no longer with us.
When we come back, we'll tell you how campus members are honoring someone who may never have had a house, but certainly had a home. That's coming up next.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Fjords has been crafting beautifully designed functional furniture since 1941. Every aspect of Fjord's furniture has been carefully engineered to create a higher level of relaxation. Visit the Century House today and view our extensive lineup. Experience the unmatched relaxation you can only achieve in Fjord's furniture. Relaxation made beautiful. Visit the Century House at 3420 University Avenue in Madison or online at centuryhouseinc.com.
What you see here is an irresistibly special gift that just moments before was filled with the world's most delicious snacks from Nuts.com. Nuts, dried fruits, sweets, and other treats. All her favorites in one special tray of tasty temptation. Freshly roasted to perfection or freshly baked, dipped, seasoned, or popped to satisfy every craving. Create your own combination for Mother's Day or choose from Nuts.com's gift baskets and tins with every flavor of happy. Get 20% off plus free shipping on your first order.
When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Pick and Save, where you'll find over 30,000 mouth-watering choices, with savings beyond low prices. Savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Pick and Save worth it every time.
It's your thing. Do what you wanna do.
Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Scratch your travel itch with Madison Magazine. Visit in-state destinations that make you feel like a world traveler. Coastal villages, charming vineyards, rustic retreats, and more. Explore with Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. Madison Magazine presents The City Guide, your ultimate resource for Madison area adventures. With inside tips on where to eat, what to do, and places to see. Available now on area newsstands or online at madisonmagazine.com.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
New at 5, communication lines between protesters and UW-Madison officials are now open. We'll tell you about the most recent round of negotiations and what's next for the encampment.
The First Warn Weather Team will be tracking the possibility of strong storms for the next couple days for next Tuesday. Alert day conditions are possible. I have the latest severe weather outlook at 5, and I'll also tell you what severe weather hazards are possible.
And ahead at 6, we reveal the latest revisions to Madison's West Side Area Plan. Find out how you can help shape the future neighborhood tonight at 6.
We are back with the Badger Beat.
This year we started the Badger Beat to share more local stories on social media, and this is one of Meryl Hubbard's final stories before she graduates. You're almost there. And we're very excited to announce that Meryl will be reporting for us full-time after graduation.
Yes, I am so excited. This is a dream come true for me. I cannot wait to wrap up school and finally get to be here and get to report for a year.
What are we talking about today?
So the story I have today is a bit of a longer one, but it shares the legacy of one man that was living on the streets here in Madison.
Hi, Badgers. I'm standing on a spot where there used to be one familiar face. His name was Ron, and he was an unhoused person living here in Madison. In February of this year, Ron passed away due to a heart attack. Though he no longer sits at this spot, his friendly face and quiet demeanor did not go unnoticed.
Yeah, obviously, he made a mark on people, even just being there. You know, people did notice him.
It's like you go down and you say hi to your favorite coffee person in the morning. I miss him not just being around and giving me that smile.
The CVS posted Ron's obituary on the window. It became a memorial for Ron's life, and it wouldn't have been possible without his sister.
I have the 4 sisters remaining. I lost one brother before Ron, and I lost one sister before Ron.
Marie and her siblings wrote Ron's obituary together. She was happy to see it in a familiar spot.
And that was a pretty cool thing.
Marie was always there to help, but Ron was independent, and he liked the freedom of being outdoors.
He didn't like to be indoors, just did not like to be indoors.
He liked the freedom. He liked the air breathing.
Like many homeless people, Ron had trouble asking for and receiving help.
I was able to give him what I could. I gave him friendship. His sister gave him friendship.
In our discussions, it would be just, this is the way I want to be.
There are certain stereotypes that people have in their mind. And then you have Ron, who's just sitting there stoically with his, little blanket.
The blanket was Ron's signature, and it was something Marie was able to pass on to his good friend.
She asked me if I wanted anything, and I said, just his blanket.
Marie has been the glue between every stage of Ron's life and passing. The night before Ron died, she sang with her choir group to say goodbye to her youngest brother.
I had practiced the night before he died, and we sang a song for Ron.
While Ron was in the hospital, Marie told the doctors to play the recording of their song just so Ron could hear it.
And they played the song for him while he was finishing his life.
You're standing stone, I will stand by you. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you.
A friendly face at a familiar spot. Ron probably had no idea just how many people would miss him.
He was here, and he made a mark,
I think about him all the time. All the time.
I think he touched people's lives far more than he ever imagined.
In memory of Ron, this is Meryl Hubbard with the Badger Beat.
He was a fixture on that spot, and you did a brilliant job of honoring Ron and his memory. And we don't always get to hear the stories of the people we see living on the streets like that.
Yeah. But look, he was so loved.
Yeah, he was.
That was a beautiful story, Meryl, and a great way to wrap up your coverage of the Badger Beat. You're passing the baton to someone else.
Yes, I am. That's going to be announced shortly. Not quite yet.
And then you're going to be reporting regularly here. How lucky we are.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see what this year brings. And this story was just something that brought me a lot of joy, bringing to light. And so I'm really grateful for the people that talked to me about Ron.
Congratulations. Enjoy graduation.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Well, coming up next on Live at 4, we're introducing you.
That's right. Alex is going to join us here on the couch. We'll do the introductions coming up right after his weekend forecast.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Hi, I'm Fiona Rataj with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. Here are 3 things to know. Make sure you are registered to vote at your current address. You can check or register at myvote.wi.gov. If you do not have a Wisconsin driver's license or state ID, you can register to vote with your municipal clerk by completing the registration form on MyVote. Absentee ballots must be requested.
3 things to know, part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact.
Keep your lawn healthy with an 11% rebate from Menards. Yardworks offers a variety of landscape tools to keep your lawn beautiful, like this medium-duty garden hose. Its guard and grip connector protects it from damage and makes it easy to connect to. Just $14.99 after rebate. Suncast has everything you need to store the tools for your outdoor projects. Store your garden hose safely with a Suncast hose reel cart. $32.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Happy Friday there. From me to you folks, we got a lot of stuff to be happy about here with the forecast. Temperatures are at 71 degrees in Madison, a lot of 72s out there. This, again, I always like to say this, it can't be beaten. It just can't for this time of year. Light winds, temperatures at 75 in Boscoville, 73 in the Dells, and Janesville coming in a whopping 77 degrees, almost 80 degrees right now in Janesville. Those few things you need to know, a couple isolated storms are possible on your Saturday, a picture-perfect Sunday ahead, and we're eyeing up the potential for alert day conditions as we carry on into your Tuesday. First, let's plan the rest of your evening. Again, you can't beat this. Clear skies, temperatures at 70 at 6, at 8 o'clock, 65. When you join us at 10 o'clock, you might even have the windows cracked a little bit at right around 60 degrees. But things will change as we go on into your Saturday. Maybe dodging a shower or a thunderstorm as we head towards that 2 o'clock hour right across the center part of the area. We all stand the chance of a shower or a storm, but the threat is not very widespread. We're not expecting widespread storms on your Saturday. And you can really see this here too with our future track. Precipitation, accumulation, sparse. Some areas getting 1/4 of an inch, a lot of places getting nothing or 1/10 of an inch or less. More chances of rain are in the forecast, especially As we head towards your Tuesday, that's where we have alert day conditions across the area that we've been tracking here for a couple of days. This would be for areas near the Illinois border, strong winds with heavy rain. Again, Tuesday is what we're eyeing up here on the First Warn Weather Team, and be on the lookout here over the course of this weekend. Meteorologist Buddy Reeves will be here this weekend, but we all are consulting across the First Warn Weather Team to keep you up on the latest on those alert day conditions that could materialize on your Tuesday, provided we get all of those ingredients together, which would be warm, humid air. Got to get the winds just right, and having the frontal system has to come through at the right time too.
All right, thank you, Alex. Well, we are very excited to welcome a new member to the News 3 Now morning show and to Madison.
Well, Alex is here to help us do that introduction. What do you got?
Happy to do that. This is Savannah Brito. Meteorologist Savannah Brito is going to be our new morning meteorologist. Savannah has many years of on-air experience, plenty of severe weather experience, weather knowledge. She's been rocking out some weather graphics back in our weather office. Yes. So welcome to the team.
Welcome, Savannah.
Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Now, you'll be officially on the air a week from today.
Yes,
next Friday on the morning show, bright and early. How do you feel about those hours? Have you done mornings before?
Yeah, so my first job actually out of college, I was working as a morning meteorologist. And then my last job in Rockford, I was doing weekend mornings. So no stranger to those hours.
Okay, good.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Yes, a lot of coffee.
Now, where are you originally from?
So I'm from Sycamore, Illinois. It's about an hour and 15 minutes, pretty much west of Chicago, maybe 45 minutes southeast of Rockford.
So not far from home.
No,
That's good.
Only about an hour and a half from Madison.
Do you know Madison pretty well, or are you brand new to Madison?
Yep, I know the Beltline, the traffic, used to that already. I've been up here since I was working in Rockford. It's only about an hour, so I came up about once a month, so.
Forget the Beltline. Go to the terrace.
Yes, that's the place to be.
Yeah.
Are you watching anything cool, listening to anything cool?
I haven't had a lot of time to watch anything, so I'm not really watching any shows. I was actually just in Arizona, so I just kind of been traveling lately.
Well, we're very excited to have you here. Now, Alex,
Thank you.
what will happen to meteorologist Kelly Slifka, who people on the morning show watch every day?
Right, a lot of questions. What's going on with the rest of the team? Kelly's going to be here. Kelly's going to be pivoting to a dayside shift. We have meteorologist Jacob Montesano. Jacob's going to be doing weekend mornings. Meteorologist Buddy Reeves will be doing weekend evenings. And we have Savannah in the morning, and I'll be doing the weekend evening. So we're actually fully staffed for the first time on the First Warn Weather Team in a few years, which is a great
Some
feeling.
balloons and confetti.
Right.
And this will allow us, though, to do things that we just haven't had an opportunity to do. Community visits. We really, really want to be getting back out into the community. And Savannah and I started that tour this week. We went to Lodi Middle School. We'll be showing some of those videos and pictures of that visit in the coming days.
We're very excited to have you here. Welcome aboard.
Thank you guys so much.
Connect with Savannah on social media. You can find her through Channel 3000 as well. And break a leg.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Shop the Row Furniture Factory Authorized Sale and save up to half off at Dwellings. Sofas, chairs, sectionals, and ottomans. You choose the style and the fabric, all up to 50% off. Dwellings Interior Design and Home Furnishings. Still Madison's best kept $150 secret.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Why choose between that new deck you've been wanting and that vacation you've been dreaming about? Get both. A deck that outlasts wood 3 to 1 and up to a 7-day vacation on one of the top cruise lines or at one of our hundreds of resorts with no blackout date restrictions. Call now or visit the website for your new deck today.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Shop the Row Furniture Factory Authorized Sale and save up to half off at Dwellings. Sofas, chairs, sectionals, and ottomans. You choose the style and the fabric, all up to 50% off. Dwellings Interior Design and Home Furnishings. Still Madison's best kept $150 secret.
The First Warn Weather Team will be tracking the possibility of strong storms for next Tuesday. Alert day conditions are possible. Have the latest severe weather outlook.
And communication lines between protesters and the UW-Madison administration are open. We'll tell you about the most recent round of negotiations coming up at 5.
My kidneys are getting closer and closer to complete failure.
With so much left to live for, see how a Madison man and his family are moving forward in the challenging process of finding a kidney donor.
There's gotta be somebody out there.
Monday at 6.
Well, take a look at this. Newly released video from the European Space Agency gives an incredibly detailed view of the sun's surface in all of its roiling, turbulent glory.
Well, this amazing video was captured by the ESA's solar orbiter, and it highlights several features, such as the coronal rain, which are clumps of plasma being pulled back to the surface by gravity, and a relatively small eruption, for the sun at least, as the eruption is likely larger than the Earth itself. Oh my goodness. Looks like the movie Dune.
It does.
We'll be right back.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
If you have heart failure, entrust your heart to Entresto. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto for heart failure. Novartis may help you save on your prescription.
Check this out, the newest fantasy game from DraftKings. Just pick between 2 and 6 players and choose if they're gonna have more or less of a stat. Then compete against others for cash prizes. It's that simple. Okay, let's try it. Do you want more Kevin Hart or less Kevin Hart now? No? Don't answer that.
Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app today and score $50 in Pick 6 credits instantly when you play a $5 first pick set. The crown is yours.
What?
Nobody wants to put a new roof over their head. It's too expensive. And if they can extend the life of that roof and get 5 more years or 10 more years, it's a no-brainer.
What RoofMax does is it helps people in that they don't have to spend that $15,000, $20,000 on a new roof. They can spend pennies on the dollar.
The RoofMax product was a small percentage of cost of replacing a roof.
This is a great financial decision for us as a community.
Kelly needs new floors, so she went to the flooring experts at LL Flooring, and it was as easy as 1, 2, 3,
floor.
Step 1, find the material that works for you.
Had to be hound-proof.
Step 2, browse your style and your budget.
Blonde wood, naturally.
Step 3, pick the right floor at the right price. Step 4, floor. Enjoy. LL Flooring. Every step covered.
Right now, take $100 off of every $1,000 you spend. Visit llflooring.com today.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
And that wraps up Live at 4 for this Friday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Brady is in the newsroom with what to expect in our coverage moving forward. Brady?
Oh, tomorrow or Monday on Live at 4, rather. Just kidding. Will Loper is back with a look at the hit movies from the box office. And next at 5, we are continuing our coverage of the protests on UW-Madison's campus. We'll have the latest developments next. Thanks for watching Live at 4. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.